Hello everyone and welcome back to the Bentoni Vale in Stonehearth. So today guys, I want to have a little bit of a revisit to a few different professions and see that we're doing the things we want to do. So today I want to revisit our cooks for a little bit and see that they are cooking good food for us, because we do want to have tasty and delightful food that our Hearthlings can enjoy and eat. So let's have a look on our cook over here. So let's see what we're making. Huntsman Banquet. We do need wine of vinegar. We do need a jug of vinegar. We should have that around. It should be crafted. It looks like we have loads of grain, so maybe we can turn that into something. And let's see if we are making any omelets. We are maintaining a mushroom omelette, but maybe want to do the other one. So we have one called a normal omelette, which uses carrots, meat, and also eggs. So I want to maintain a few of those as well. This is something they will prefer to eat for breakfast. So let's maintain maybe 5 of those. And here I see something, buttered bulbs. Stir up a mix of mushrooms with butter and spices. So I don't think I'm gonna make this one. It doesn't seem to be a very good food for our people. Pollo nuggets, however, slice bread and fry. Tasty bit of pollo meat. Nuggets, yes. So this is 3 very filling meals. But it do requires to add some pollo meat as well. But I'm gonna maintain a couple of those. Gonna be some good nuggies. And down here we have a lot of different things. We have a lot of raw mutton at the moment, but maybe we want to turn it into something more tasty, like we have glazed pork ribs. This one would be pretty nice to do. We need mayonnaise, which we do have, made by the shepherd nowadays, and we also have raw pork. We need honey. We should have a little bit of honey around, and red aromatic herbs. And this one provides 6 very filling meal, and that's a really good taste one. A finely cut pork rib, honey glazed to its perfection. So we want to make sure we maintain that. Let's have a look first, so I'm not already doing so. Okay, so I couldn't find it. I'm gonna put the maintain 10 of those, because that's a really good food to have around. So that's gonna clean up a little bit. And down here we can also do the Frost Feast fruits. This is a special seasonal food that you can only make if you have unlocked the recipe, and we have done so because we unlocked it the previous Christmas, which has been a very long time, so we're always at the next Christmas IRL now. But this one provides Frost Feasting. Experience gains increase. The halfling has much higher chance to craft things with increased qualities. This is a really good one, as you can see. And it also provides 16 quite filling meals. Plus they also do the fruity flavors, which make them craft faster. And it will also do a minor health regeneration, so this should be some really good food as well. I mean, I'm gonna make sure we maintain some of that. I do think I maybe already did, but I'm gonna maintain more than I was doing. And I also want to have a look for our honey production. See if we have enough of those around. And this one, by the way, we're gonna remove that one. I think I instant built it because I haven't built it myself, so we're just gonna remove that for now. There we go. And let's look around for beehives. I used to have them around this area, but I think I moved them over here, yes. So we should be provided quite a lot of honey, but I wonder if they are collecting it or not. So I sent a command to do that, but they should do that on auto, at least if we put it on it. So what we can do is to use this tool that we drag over. And that means that whenever these are complete, pretty much, when they have done producing honey, we will go there and collect the beautiful honey, so we can make some beautiful tasty food. And that's what we want to get, right? So that's gonna provide us with some good food. I'm not sure if I wanted to chop that one down, but I guess that's gonna go. So thank you, Sir Hops, a lot. And maybe we can try to clean up the manure a bit. We have a lot of it in there and it doesn't look very good. We can make that into actually fertilizers, which we can also do, and look inside. I don't remember if I did that already, but that's a way we can grow better crops and faster crops. So let's have a little bit of a look with the herbalist. I'm pretty sure I have that queued up already, but we may want to do more than we're doing at the moment. So this one mashes bits of organic matter together to form a larger chunk of nutritious compost, and we're using bits of compost for this one. And I do think the manure over there should count as the same thing there. So we want to clean this up, right? Funny, can we use it to make a compost or dried? And I think you can use it as fuel if you dry it up as well. Level 5, awesome. So let's look and see if we can put it into some containers so we can use, for example, we can use these ones. Wooden supply crate, and we can put them together in some supply crates, and we might have them, I think we can have them nearby the farm. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. So I think I'm gonna drop them over, I don't want them maybe to be next to houses, but a little tiny distance away. I'm gonna make a few of those, and we have some different variations we can do. We can have wooden barrels. The thing with this one is that they don't prioritize storing in this one, and that's the difference with using, for example, a corn supply rack. The one we're using here, the supply crate, this is an kind of container that your Hearthlings will prioritize higher and fill them up with things. So that's why I'm using those ones over there. Yeah, maybe let's just start with those and we're gonna see how it fills up. And I think we had another farmhub building, yeah. So this one, maybe we can build this one. Let's see, how did it look on inside? Oh, we got a chimney there. Nice, I might want to change it like that though. I think that's gonna be a bit better. And we're gonna build this without any furniture in at all. We're gonna add that later on. And I see the staircase, it is there but it's hiding sometimes. But I feel like we can probably build this one so we can get a little bit more space for beds in houses. Because we do need a little bit more, and I guess since we're doing that, maybe we can build another little road that goes next there. And we could reuse this one if we want to. It's gonna be a little bit of a dirt road instead of our main roads, which are made in stone. Because it's more outside on the farm fields. Then if we take it, rotate it around a bit, and we can have it just going outside here, or we can rotate it around again to get it to be a little bit of a different shape. I think we're gonna go with this one. And then if we want to, we can remove the bits and pieces that we don't want, but I think I might maybe keep it like that. Maybe we'll remove everything after that point. Yeah, let's go like that. That's gonna be pretty quick to build, and it's gonna make it look a bit better, a little bit more complete. This place over here, I feel like that could use maybe a little tree or something, like a small oak tree. And since we're preparing for kind of a final battle as well in the game, I think we should look into our soldiers and see if we can maybe improve them with even better equipment. So let's have a look on the archers first. It looks like Raven got some pretty awesome equipment. Got the Varana skin hood, iron ring mail, composite bow, fire quiver, and combatant fur cape. So that's some pretty good stuff. And also a strong anti-toxin potion and a buckler. Oh wow. So Raven, you're really equipped it seems. A Rose Totem got a steel crossbow. Looks like I'm quite equipped here as well. We can use an headgear for Rose here though. The local hero Evergreen. That's some pretty good stuff. We maybe could make a better book. This one is a little bit improved compared to the standard book that you get, but I'm gonna look into that. We might make a new one. Here we have the ornated Tome of Healing. Magnifies the healing done by the cleric and unlocks 2 new healing spells. I think we want to make this one. Cleric Iron Mail 6 in armor. So we could do that as well. I think this one looks better for cleric though, but we could do this one if we want to. But I prefer how this one looks, and most of the time it's not really the clerics that the enemies are focusing on. They mostly focus on your tanks and your melee troop. Unless someone runs away, which they do pretty often actually. Steel helm, steel mail, and a lantern mace, so that's some pretty good equipment here as well. Jonathan the swimmer, ooh, steel katana, silver shield, combatant fur cape, iron helmet, and a blue silver mail. So Jonathan, our knight, I think he can definitely have a better headgear. And maybe also better chest plate, yeah. Okay, look into that then. Banto, he do have a blue silver mail, a 2-handed sword, combatant fur cape, and an iron helmet there as well. So we're gonna look into the knight and the lord and see if we can improve those. So let's look inside of here. So let's look for headgear first. And it looks like, what coloration are we using? Currently he got some red on his head, but what did we go with the footmans? I guess we could swap it out if we want to. So steel helmet seems to be the best one for our footmen at least. But for knights we could do an silver helmet. Silver chainmail. I think there's a full plate mail as well. But maybe that is something that you unlock if you... Oh, there it is actually. So it has less defense than the silver mail, okay. Okay. So you want to keep the silver. I'm gonna make one... Yes, we have one in case, and then we also gonna make... I guess we're gonna go blue then. We also need 2 silver helmets. To do this one we need some silver ingots, and we do have that. We also need some steel, so it looks like we should be pretty fine, not too hard to do it. You just need to make the silver ingots first. And it will require 2 every time. So we are gonna have enough if they don't spend the silver for anything else, but maybe we wanna mine a little bit anyway. Just in case. Okay, so I feel like that is a pretty good loadout. Let's look into potions as well, because potions, the tonics are also very important nowadays, because we can buff up our people quite a lot with it. Like the Half Bud Light Tonic, a powerful potion that will boost the courage, muscle, menace, and slowly heal your entire town over time. This is a super duper good one. This is something I want to make sure, I think I have it on maintain already, but I want to make sure that I have that at the very top. And I'm pretty sure I maintained this as well, but I'm also gonna have that at the top. And the same for stamina. The same for, let's see, strength, for some good damage. And we can also prioritize doing the energy tonic, because this one makes them faster in every kind of way really. So that's pretty good. How many herbalists do we have at the moment? 2 of them, heath and mistletoe. I do think that's gonna be good enough. We are gonna be able to provide plenty of stuff, and then we will also have the crystalline arbalest, which is a weapon that can help us against the final battle. It looks like we do need to chop a little bit more wood. We're getting a little bit low on the wood side, and we may want to harvest a little bit of mushrooms as we got here. And maybe with the geomans, let's see, maybe we can get some more cricket golem. So to do that one we have to have a golem workbench. So this one. Let's do that, and then we are gonna queue up to do this one. So this one needs golem parts, energy tonics, and also hearth essence. So let's maybe queue up to make 5 of those. The cool thing with these is that they help around town with storing items, so it's gonna be super useful. Let's maybe put them to the top instead. And the golem part, I do think that is made by the mason. Yes. So I'm gonna make more than I need now, I think. Because I queued it up twice, but it's fine, maybe we'll use it later, so I think we're gonna be fine with that. Something I would like to try soon, also that I haven't tried yet actually, is to maybe get some herbalist stone beds or any kind of bed. This is a place where wounded or incapacitated halfling will prefer this bed. It can be placed closer to the medications and recover them slightly faster. Herbalist bed cannot be personally owned, so it's a pretty good way to help your people out. If you ever played RimWorld where you have hospital beds, it's kinda similar to that. Okay, let's see if we can maybe store some manure in this one. We just have to find it. There it is, manure. We can just put it there directly, awesome. So you should be filling those up hopefully pretty quick now then. And maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll make it to fuel. You can see that this actually makes it really nasty. You can see -20. So if we go to the heat map here with appeal vision, it's not gonna be very high. Meanwhile, if we go maybe outside and look at the farm, it's gonna be a lot higher with a lot of other things. But the manure around town is making it not very nice. Like, look at this one, it's gonna be pretty good over here. Over here maybe, by the fountain. And we need to put some plants on these. That was the intention. Let's see, have I halted these ones? Yes, I have. And I do think we want to harvest these, why not? And this one hasn't been stunted. And you can see that it has actually grown a little bit bigger than the other ones. I'm gonna replant that again. I'm gonna wait a little bit, I'm gonna stunt it for now, but I'm gonna replant it later on because they are gonna be this size. Yeah, but let's see if we have some plants we can put here. We could use those that we have crafted, or we could use the ones that we made with the herbalist, and we can grow whatever we want to them. But for example, we can put these on top here. I feel like they'll maybe look a little bit big on top there though, but maybe that could be cool. Let's try it out with having 4 of these. I feel like these fox lilies fits very nicely like an autumn flower kinda. Maybe we can have a little Knut sitting around the fountain to beautify the space a little bit. He can't sit in the middle, but I can sit at the side of it and guard our fountain. Maybe he can overlook the water. I'm gonna have him maybe next to a tree. I feel like that could be a nice position for him. And I do feel like we could have some lights here. It looks kind of lacking in lights around here. So perhaps we could use rustic lamps. And we can't really put them in the middle here. But perhaps we can put a few along the water or something. So maybe we'll have one over there, and then we will have another one over there. Same distance to the middle. And we can do the same at the other side, but let's start with the water side first. And maybe a little wee stone rabbit accompany Knut. That could be nice. And this is gonna make our Hearthlings happier, because when they walk around where it's beautiful, they're gonna be happy little Hearthlings. And look at that, a frost freeze plushy reindeer. 200 gold and 120 in beauty. Wow, that's really a lot. Maybe we can have this one also sit around. You could have sat on one of those flower tables, but I'm gonna have it here. Happy little griffin, Nyx is running around. Beautiful little Nyx. And looks like we have a cow on the loose. A woodland auro or something. A strong and wild ruminant, an older relative to the gentler Mumu. So, I don't remember, do I keep those? I don't remember making a picture for those, maybe I did. No. Maybe he's always been living next to us. Little Mumu. Let's make people a little bit quick around town. But I feel like it's time soon to do a battle with some people. Go and fight those end game guys. I'm gonna see if we have a few things to sell. I'm also gonna buy a little bit of stone. We have a lot of gold on hand. I'm gonna buy all those stones. Just so we don't have to go mine it ourselves later on. And let's see what we can sell, because we probably have a lot of things. We usually have tons of bones. We have way too much corn at the moment, so we may as well sell a lot of it. And the same with these. It's pretty good to clean up a little bit here and there every now and then. Okay, we didn't have that many bones this time. Wow. I usually get so much bones, but not this time. Look at the amount of potions and treatments we got, that's so nice. And I do wonder if we get a treatment that is of a high quality, will that actually help? I'm guessing it will, but I haven't heard anything about it, like if it does. Bale of wheat, I think I'm gonna keep that, could be nice to keep making more bread. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's see how this is coming along. Looks like it's going pretty good with it. So let's pump up maybe some water. It looks like we can use a little bit more water here. Let's raise it up a tiny bit higher. So we have to make sure this one is active. And it's filling up. We have to look at the sides here. There we go. So now it should have enough water in the field. Which means it's gonna grow faster. I'm not sure if it needed to grow faster, but it's gonna grow faster. Thank you, a decorative clay table. That's gonna come in handy someday. A big company of masons and miners in town for business. Not gonna buy anything this time. So I'm also gonna put down our clock tower that we're gonna have over here later on. And I got some suggestions also to maybe decorate around it a bit. To add like kind of like a garden around it maybe. Now I don't remember if it was this one or this one that I used the last time. They're very, very similar. So let's go with this one, I guess. And I thought of having it sitting here next to where the bridge is going over. Now I might switch out the bridge later on to make it look a little bit different. And this can sit in the middle, so maybe we don't want to have it right after the bridge, but we can maybe have it a little bit to the side. But to me it feels like a clock tower should be possible to see from a road easily. So I'm gonna chop this one down. Get that out of the way. Okay, the tree is gone, so let's go ahead and drop this one. And if we add a little bit of extra space in front of it, we might be able to do like a beautiful garden here. And we're gonna rotate it around. Oh, I want the clock to be facing this way. Or actually guys, maybe I will not have the clock tower there. I feel like it could be pretty cool if we have like a big castle area over here. So you like go over this bridge, you get to a castle, a big building with some walls and so on around. I feel like that could fit in there pretty awesomely. So I think I'm gonna do that instead. And so for the clock tower, where would I put that instead then? I'm not sure if it would fit in over here. I think it might be a little bit too small for it. It could have been here then. But I think it's a little bit too small, that area around. And let's try to move a couple of things away. I'm gonna undeploy a few things. These have been here probably for way longer than they should have been here. And I'm gonna look into maybe making some storage house. That would be nice and probably pretty fitting for our harbor area. Feels like that should have a big nice storage house and a few more around town maybe. But let's go ahead and move a few things away from here. So for now at least, I'm just gonna move them inside of our mountain over here. So they will be working indoor for a bit. Okay, there we go. I moved a lot of things out of the way. I'm gonna chop this one down as well, I think. We're gonna see if we can have our clock tower sitting over here. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, we can actually have it there, so I think we're gonna have it over here then. But I wonder how close to the water we should have it, because we are gonna work with the canals a little bit more soon. But it's only gonna take 2 blocks on the side of that dirt there. So we would have it, I think we're gonna push it back a little bit then. It's maybe gonna be a little bit strange that we can like go through this, maybe. Because we have a little thing we can walk through there, but I think it's fine. So having it like this, you will maybe be able to see the clock from far away. And I think it looks kinda neat from over there. And then we do like a big zone for our king, Lord and Savior. Which should be Banto, our lord. So that's gonna be awesome. So that's gonna be a big project. I'm probably gonna be more of a speed build thing going on, because that's gonna take a long time to design and think of how we wanna have it. But do let me know if you have some ideas of things that you think I should have in my little castle area, like towers. Do you think I should have certain houses? Should they have their own kitchen? Should I have a little training ground? And should we have some statues outside the doors? And probably gonna remake the bridge over here to fit better with the castle and so on. But guys, this is gonna be it for today with Stonehearth. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. The town's really starting to become really big. It's probably my biggest town I ever made actually. But guys, thanks for checking out today's episode. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like on the video, subscribe, and watch my upcoming live streams, which I'm gonna be doing here on YouTube again. I've been switching a little bit back between YouTube and Twitch, but I'm gonna try now to keep streaming on YouTube instead of Twitch. So guys, thanks for watching, hope you had a good time, and hope to see you guys next time. Take care everybody, have a good one.